Europe is in fog. Food is Putin's weapon. Russian facts exiting grain export treaty. Russia has announced its withdrawal from the Black Sea Grain Initiative, a pact that allowed Ukrainian grain exports through Black Sea ports. This decision has raised concerns in Ukraine and the international community, as it may result in food shortages for millions of people globally and lead to higher food prices. The agreement, mediated by the UN and Turkey in 2022, was aimed at facilitating the safe export of Ukrainian grains during the Russia-Ukraine war and the global food crisis. President Putin's recent announcement on the official Kremlin website has left the reasons for the withdrawal and the current situation uncertain. Russian President Vladimir Putin announced the withdrawal of Russia from the Black Sea Grain Initiative, citing the belief that the agreement had lost its meaning and was no longer serving humanitarian goals. He expressed dissatisfaction with the fact that Russia's conditions for extending the agreement were disregarded. Putin's demand for Moscow's return to the deal was not primarily motivated by humanitarian goals but rather focused on other considerations. Russian President Vladimir Putin's announcement of the withdrawal from the Black Sea Grain Initiative occurred ahead of the Russia-Africa summit in Saint Petersburg. During the summit, Putin highlighted Russia's capability to replace Ukrainian wheat both commercially and for free, citing expected record harvests in the country. This move is seen in the context of renewed competition for influence in Africa between Russia and the West. The Black Sea Grain Initiative was initiated in July 2022 in response to Russia's attack on Ukraine, which resulted in a blockade of Ukrainian food exports, including corn, wheat, barley, and sunflower oil. This blockade contributed to a surge in global food prices in March 2022. The initiative comprised two agreements, one involving the UN, Turkey, and Russia, and the other involving the UN, Turkey, and Ukraine. While Ukraine continued to honor the agreement, Russia decided to cancel its part, which had allowed Ukrainian grain exports through Black Sea ports, including Odessa, Pivdeny, and Chernomorsk. As part of the deal, Russia received assurances that there would be no sanctions on their agricultural product and fertilizer shipments. Russia's recent claim that the agreement was not beneficial to their country comes amid the backdrop of Western sanctions following the Russo-Ukrainian War. These sanctions continue to present financial, logistical, and insurance challenges for agricultural product and fertilizer shipments. Overall, Russia's withdrawal from the Black Sea Grain Initiative and its subsequent statements have implications for the global food market and highlight the geopolitical complexities in the region. Vladimir Putin's decision to withdraw Russia from the Black Sea Grain Initiative has had significant repercussions on the global food market and humanitarian aid efforts. By demanding the removal of export barriers and withdrawing from the initiative, Putin's actions have raised concerns about potential food shortages and price increases worldwide. The reduction in food exports through the maritime humanitarian corridor and the destruction of grain warehouses in Ukraine have added to the gravity of the situation. The impact of Russia's withdrawal extends to various countries that rely on Ukrainian grain exports, such as Africa, Sahel, Yemen, and Afghanistan. The price of wheat has surged, affecting international markets, including Indonesia, which imported a substantial amount of wheat from Ukraine in 2022. While Indonesian authorities claim that their current wheat supply remains unaffected, the uncertainty in Eastern Europe may lead to fluctuations in flour prices. Overall, Putin's actions have prompted international calls for the reinstatement of the Black Sea Grain Agreement, with several countries urging Russia to return to the deal. The situation highlights the delicate balance of global food security and the complexities of geopolitical dynamics in the region. The consequences of Putin's decisions have implications far beyond Russia and Ukraine, affecting millions of people in need of humanitarian assistance worldwide.